So the purpose of me recording this evening is because there's always the people that say, oh my gosh, I can't log in, but would you send me the recording? So that is the reason for doing that. And I'm thrilled that you guys that were able to log in are here with us tonight, from Jersey to California to Texas to Jersey, Florida, Dominican Republic, you name it. It's super cool. And that's what I love about what we do, is that we work together as a team from all over the country and all over the world, literally in 50 countries. And so there are some people that will literally get up at 2 in the morning because of their time zone difference to join us on some of our meetings that we have like this. And so we conduct this meeting every Tuesday evening. And I want to just plant this seed that when you hear something tonight that resonates with you, and you think of somebody that you care about that deserves to know about it, just know that you can plug them in every Tuesday night to hear this overview that we're going to be discussing tonight. So let me introduce myself. My name is Jan Bloom, and I am from Boca Raton, Florida. And I'm going to be hosting this discussion this evening with one of my colleagues that you're going to meet in a little bit. And the reason that I enjoy doing this is because it's only been 20 years and I still love what I do. And I know that it matters. And no matter how much my friends say, enough already, retire, I can't, because it's so incredibly satisfying to work with tremendous people who want to be in the best of health, who enjoy helping others. And I just get such a thrill out of getting messages from people every day, whether it was a story about somebody's life that they impacted, or somebody that I might be working with that had a great experience. Who doesn't like to get great messages every day? Because all around us in our society, everything seems so negative. So this is an opportunity that just is filled with satisfaction and gratification of helping other people. So with us tonight is a combination of patients, clients, doctors, health coaches, people that are looking and evaluating to work with us, clients and patients that are learning about what we're doing because they were referred to us from their physician or from their health coach. So many of you are here for different reasons, and our goal tonight is to satisfy your curiosity and share with you some great information. So we're going to be talking about this topic. How do we feel better in our lives? How do we look better in our lives so we can ultimately live better? I'm going to start with talking about my story that began with my daughters. I said I've been with this company for more than 20 years. I'd like to tell you I got started when I was 10, but I know none of you would believe me. But I have been here that long. And it began with learning my daughters had devastatingly high cholesterol when they were 6 and 8 years old. That's Amy and Suzanne. And because of my husband's frighteningly high cholesterol himself, his family history, the fact that his father died on an airplane flying from Florida to New Jersey, they had to make an emergency landing because he had a heart attack in the aisle while he got up to go to the restroom. Imagine the flight attendants walking and running back and forth in the aisle, and my husband's mother turning around and wondering what happened. And what she sees is the bottom of her husband's shoes laying in the aisle. The family history is dramatic, which is why the pediatrician said, we need to get a baseline on your kids, just so you know what you're dealing with as they're growing up. And boy, am I glad I did, because their cholesterols were already over 400 at 6 and 8 years old. Blood sugars were teetering on the brink of borderline diabetes. Well, the girls caused me to venture into a direction I was unfamiliar with, the world of nutrition. I didn't know anything about nutrition. I'm married to a medical doctor. My husband is a classically trained MD, specialty in family and internal medicine, clearly a guy that writes prescriptions all day long. The day that they taught nutrition in medical school, I think he was probably absent. And so that's if they even taught it. But I did a lot of research and needed to find ways that I could solve the problem for my kids, because you can't put them on statin medications, which are the drugs you use for cholesterol. I wasn't going to start them on blood sugar medications because the doctor said, well, take away this food, take away that food. I'm like, sure, it's easy for you. You go try and take a bag of Fritos out of a kid's hand. And so I learned about a company that we're going to be discussing tonight that was able to solve a problem for us. My girls have been utilizing what we're going to be discussing tonight right into their 30s, right through their pregnancies. And here they are today. This is babies that they had number one pregnant together, both 2 weeks apart. And here they are now, again, pregnant, 2 weeks apart. So I came here because of them. We're talking about not feeling great due to a result of poor metabolic health, which for me, the number one thing was the heart disease. But all of the things that you see on your screen with metabolic syndrome are things that we address with what we're talking about tonight, from PCOS to cardiovascular disease to lipids, the cholesterol and insulin resistance. And so everything with type 2 diabetes and dementia, that's going to be part of this conversation. That's how important this is. But what causes the poor metabolic health? It's genetics. That's what it was for me. Poor eating habits, sleep deprivation, insomnia. I don't know how many of you women are like me, can't sleep, waking up 2-3 times a night. The stress of our lives, how many medications are being prescribed unnecessarily when so many things are lifestyle driven. How many people are being put on antidepressants? How many kids are being put on ADD and ADHD medications unnecessarily? How many people, brothers, husbands, all of us that are guilty of just laying on the couch with a clicker? This is what contributes to the metabolic health problem. So we discuss and we focus on good metabolic health, healthy blood sugars and blood pressures and cholesterol levels, normal waist circumference, and balanced hormone levels. I mean, I don't know about some of you women. I didn't notice a lot of guys logging in tonight, but as long as it's mostly women, girls, let's talk about that monthly time where we're just like raring in not the happiest way, or should I say roaring. Our hormones are out of whack. Starting in our 30s, you're starting to see perimenopause and then menopause and then postmenopause. That's a big topic for us. We do a lot of work in women's health. The headlines all around us are extreme. This blew my mind, the first one on the left. New estimates indicate that obesity is the most common form of malnutrition in many countries. How many of you grew up hearing from your parents, finish all the food on your plate, there's starving children in Biafra? That to me was malnutrition. Now it's obesity that's malnutrition. Ultra processed foods, that's what's causing these kids to be so unhealthy. That's why the emergency rooms are seeing kids having cardiac disease and coming in literally in their 20s with chest pain. The obesity is a disease now. That's what we're facing. And here's the problem right here. It's aisle 2, aisle 3, in Winn-Dixie, in Publix, in wherever you are, your shopping mart. This is what's taken us down. So the source of the problem is insulin. Insulin is a hormone that helps your body use food to be your energy source. And so it's important for you to see all these issues on your screen are controlled and caused by insulin resistance. So what we're going to be discussing tonight is going to be addressing the serious problem of getting your insulin under control. From time to time, you may see me switch back and forth if I see that my slide doesn't advance. So just forgive that little interruption. So how do you bridge the gap from where you are now to where you want to be? You got to have an action plan. And when there's a problem, you got to have a solution. And the reason we're so successful is because we've got the solution. Nobody's doing what we're doing. Nobody can prove that what they have works any better than what we have developed. The company that is behind everything we're doing has been in business for 40 years in over 50 countries. The reason they're so successful is because of the solutions they have to so many of the problems we just talked about. Now, when they were naming the system that we're going to discuss, that system actually, I've been familiar with it for quite a while, part of it. But when they were trying to come up with the name for the system, they just noticed that everybody was saying, ever since I've used this, I just feel great. And that's why they ended up calling it the Feel Great System. So what is the Feel Great System? It's 2 products, 1 practice. And all that does, that simple philosophy, produces such measurable results. I want to let you listen to a few videos tonight that are concise that will explain it.
The Feel Great approach is simple. Unimate plus balance plus intermittent fasting. Here's how it works. Start your day with Unimate. Give yourself a boost without breaking your fast. No matter what the day ahead looks like, Unimate will help you stay on task and get more done. Unimate supports satiety, cognitive function, and endurance to help you feel great all day. Take it again before lunch to extend your fast further. Help manage your midday appetite or anytime you need a pick-me-up. Drink it with a lot of water, 17 to 24 ounces, either hot or cold. Take Balance at least once a day with your heaviest meal. Balance helps ease the impact of carbohydrates on your diet and keeps you feeling full for longer. Here's how to use it. Make sure you have a bottle or a cup that has a lid. Fill it with 8 to 10 ounces of cold water. Pour the packet in and shake it a couple of times, or use a hand mixer to mix it in a regular cup. Don't stir it or let it sit after you've mixed it. Drink it immediately, either right before you eat or during your meal. You've probably heard about intermittent fasting. It's not a strange new fad. It's actually how our bodies were designed to work. We all fast overnight already, unless you're one of those midnight snackers. This fasting period gives our bodies the opportunity to shift from digestion and burning food for energy to burning stored fat, which looks a little something like this. 16 hours without food, the fasting period, and 8 hours of eating, the feeding window. Feel Great will help you give yourself a boost, prolong your breaks between meals, feel fuller for longer, and give your body the nutrients that it needs. As you begin your Feel Great journey, you may initially experience bloating, gas, constipation, or diarrhea as your body adjusts, or you may not experience any of these temporary discomforts. This is perfectly normal. Your body may be getting used to fibers most of us don't get enough of without supplementation. After a week or two, your body will adjust and build up the good bacteria in your gut to help break down the fiber with fewer unpleasant effects. Stick to the program for 90 days and you'll feel better than you have in years.
So I can tell you that the experience of this system, if I can just advance, let's see, there we go. The experience that people have with this is profound. It sounds simple, but what they do is they take those two supplements that they just talked about, which is the Balance and the Unimate, comes in these two sleeves, and all they do is combine it with this concept of intermittent fasting. And even when it's not combined with this concept, the results are still profound. You select when you want to eat. You choose an 8-hour eating window. It could be based on whatever your schedule is. There are some people that work evening shifts. They know when they can eat. After your final meal of the night, you're just not going to eat. You literally burn fat when you go to sleep. If you haven't fed your body new food, new carbs, your body is going to turn to the stored fat and burn it for energy. Your goal, get a 16-hour fast. So half of your fast is already done while you're sleeping. And then the next day you wake up and you just follow the same protocol again. So 2 products, 1 practice, that's it. Intermittent fasting is interesting. Typically, I'm the person that when I wake up, I want to eat. But ever since I began to use the Unimate, it just totally took my mind off of food. I couldn't eat anymore. And then I was able to not eat until noon or 1 o'clock. So I was getting in a great fast. The intermittent fasting studies are showing how it reverses so many conditions and how it helps to improve the gut microbiome. And having the gut microbiome being healthy, there's this whole new philosophy and a lot of research and studies coming out on the gut-brain connection. And if you heard her say, the Unimate focuses heavily on cognitive health and the Balance on the metabolic health and the gastric system. So you will notice tremendous benefits literally from head to toe, making your fast a blast, the Unimate. Watch this. This is how it was made.
Unicity's spirit of exploration and curiosity has led to the creation of science-based products that help people achieve better metabolic health. This innovative drive resulted in the creation of Unimate, Unicity's popular yerba mate drink. Unimate is formulated from a proprietary extract of Ilex paraguayensis, also known as yerba mate, native to the biodiverse subtropical regions of South America. Yerba mate has been consumed in community rituals for hundreds of years and is known for its powerful mental and physical health benefits. Its adaptogenic nature helps the body adapt to external stressors and is naturally rich in antioxidants, saponins, and other nutrients. Yerba mate has been used for centuries to support mental clarity, endurance, appetite control, focus, and improved mood. To increase its benefits and effectiveness, Unimate's yerba mate leaves undergo a unique and rigorous purification process, resulting in an incredibly high-quality, concentrated, ultra-pure yerba mate powder, unparalleled in the market. Unimate is formulated to elevate your state of mind and focus. It enables you to take action and do more while supporting weight management efforts without making you feel hungry a few hours later. In short, Unimate helps you feel better so you can live the life you want. Each flavor of Unimate contains high concentrations of theobromine and chlorogenic acids, which are known to enhance mood and productivity. Unimate also contains saponins, which have immune-boosting effects, and antioxidants that fight free radicals. With its naturally occurring caffeine and no added sugar, Unimate is a more effective and healthier alternative to typical pick-me-up beverages like coffee, tea, and energy drinks, and causes no jittery effects or energy crashes. Unimate is a unique, powerful, and versatile product that can be enjoyed whenever you need its benefits. Whether that's first thing in the morning, before a big presentation, or anytime you need a mental boost. With many flavors to choose from, Unimate could become your new beverage of choice for productive meetings and alert afternoons. Help make great days the rule, not the exception, with Unimate.
So to summarize it, you heard that it said it supports well-being and relaxation, satiety, weight management, endurance, stamina, cognitive function, ketone production. These are all proven through so many studies. And when you look at what's going on in the world around us, as I said before, there is a dramatic decline in mental health. And I have personally experienced with friends of mine that have had some mental health concerns since COVID, positive results that are blowing my mind. Now, I thought this would be a cool video to play. This is a guy that has a podcast, and he mentioned something that really caught my ear. He mentioned this medical condition, and I never knew that it translated into something that had to do with suicide. And I just wanted to play it. I just thought it was interesting.
Have you checked out the Go and Feel Great podcast? I am speaking with people from all over who are on the Feel Great system. They're sharing stories about reversing their diabetes, lowering their blood pressure, overcoming trigeminal neuralgia, also known as the suicide disease. These are all incredible people like you and me, and they're all getting on the Feel Great system and improving their health. And here's a clip from an upcoming episode. This is Dr. Andre Park here.
Hey man, good to have you, man. Good to be here.
So tell me, you were carrying around a lot of weight on you.
Yeah, when I got started, 445 pounds and 66 inches fat around my waist.
And you weren't just sitting around just letting it do that. You were exercising.
Yeah, so when I got started, before I got introduced to the system, I was working about 4 days a week. You know, I was walking, I was weightlifting, I was training, and I lost 20 pounds on my own, but I couldn't get past that 445. I was stuck. Well, I ordered it April 12th, got it April 20th, and my first 10 days, boom, I broke that barrier. I was down 10 pounds.
Wow.
May, June, July, August, September, October. So full 5 months, and I'm down 85 pounds. And I've taken now a total of about 35 inches off my body, between my chest, my arms, my stomach, and my legs.
I know Andre personally. You should see him now. He is so lean and healthy. So I've watched this guy evolve through the process of getting healthier. And, you know, when you talk about the mental health part, because it has such a profound effect on your cognitive function, they did a study at Oxford University. They did a clinical study. It was called the Happiness Study. And they had, for 60 days, participants that were using the Feel Great system. And during the trial, the participants had significant improvements in their scores that measure the negative and the positive feelings in their brain. And they all increased well-being by 75% just from utilizing the concept of the Feel Great system and the intermittent fasting. Just thought that was very interesting. So now I just want to educate you a bit to the benefits of balance, because this is what brought me to the company 20 plus years ago. This didn't exist back then, but this did. And so I want to share the facts about it instead of you hearing it from me. Let's hear it here.
Unicity Balance is a patented nutritional formulation studied at some of the leading universities and research institutions. It's found within the physician's desk reference, the guide doctors turn to learn about prescription medications and natural safe alternatives. Let's take a look at how it works. Cardiovascular disease kills 1 out of 3 people in the developed world. The leading cause of heart disease is high cholesterol. Unicity Balance is clinically proven to lower LDL, the bad cholesterol, by 31% and increase HDL, the good cholesterol, by 29%. And the best part? It provides the same benefits as statins, but without the negative side effects. Diabetes. Unicity Balance, when taken prior to a meal, lowers the glycemic index of the foods you eat. Rather than having large spikes in your glucose, Unicity Balance reduces the spikes and helps maintain healthy blood sugar levels. Obesity and weight control. Unicity Balance, when taken prior to a meal, helps control blood sugar, thereby improving our body's natural fat burning process. It reduces the amount of food you eat and cuts midday cravings. And it cleanses the system, removing waste and toxins.
Balance is an effective treatment for cholesterol, more so than the statins. What I love about Balance is it performs at least as good as, and oftentimes better and more superior than statin medication.
Well, actually, I use it first line for dyslipidemia, for weight loss, for stabilizing blood sugar. That's actually probably the most powerful effect that I cannot get with other medications.
And it tastes great. And it's simple to use. Just drink 10 to 15 minutes prior to a meal. With over $4 billion in sales, it is the undisputed leading product in its category.
I don't think I need to say any more about that. So I'm going to just summarize that for you and share everything that you hear that it does. This product is not on trial. It's been proven. $4 billion of something sold isn't sold if it doesn't work. People are literally on lifetime refill prescriptions for this from their doctors. We work with physicians from every specialty, from cardiology, endocrinology, internal medicine, OBGYN, gastroenterology, you name it. We have worked with physicians. I developed the integrative medicine program for the company. And that was because of the incredible experience I had with my children because of Balance. And when I saw the result my children had, I couldn't keep it a secret. I wondered, why don't doctors know about this? Why are they jumping to prescription medications? I hate prescription medications. Being married to a physician, the phone is on my side of the bed. I'm the one who picks it up in the middle of the night when the answering service is calling that Mr. Jones is complaining about side effects from his medication. I am all about no side effects. And what's wonderful about the Balance is it doesn't have side effects. It has side benefits. Drink it, normalize your sugar. Drink it, lose weight. It's literally eat, drink, and shrink. That's what I like to tell people. So just to go back on track here, let's look at what are people doing today? Oh my God. Who knows the song? I could sing it in my sleep if I hear it one more time. But what's so dramatic to me is that the people will go to extremes to lose weight. And the Ozempic side effects are devastating. People are dying from it. You cannot imagine every day comes out another notification about a different side effect. But people are using it. We can provide the same benefits that an Ozempic can with the blood sugar, helping reduce the amount of sugar getting into their bloodstream, helping to make them feel full, reducing their appetite, and no side effects, only side benefits.
So I come from a
This is
strong,
a very dear friend of mine. Let's listen to her story and why you should never look at the Ozempics and why you should be paying attention to this.
so I come from a strong family history of type 2 diabetes. My mom, my dad, my aunts, my uncles. I mean, even as a child, I remember going to the hospital and seeing relatives who had limbs amputated. I mean, that had a profound effect on me. And I realized that I needed to get my own health in check. You know, I was at this crossroads of being a single mom, single parent. How can I provide for my girls if my health isn't the best? And so a friend introduced me to Balance. I use Balance and I was able to lose 42 pounds. And now I have that gift to give to my daughters, that legacy of health, prevention. And now they'll never have to worry about diabetes because they know what to do. So besides my girls, my mom is like this really great, important woman in my life. And I was able to help her with her type 2 diabetes, where she could go from 5 insulin shots a day to 1 shot a day. And I'm really looking forward to the day where she won't need that anymore. Her quality of life has improved immensely. That's an awesome gift.
You see, that's what makes this opportunity so emotional. Do you think somebody would record something like that saying, and I used Ozempic and I could pass that on to my daughters as my legacy? Give me a break. That's why I can't stop what I'm doing, because I'm frustrated with the pharmaceutical industry. And I know that there are healthier options for people. So this is what we want to convey to you tonight. It's so important that you understand and grasp this. It's not about me saying how great it is. You need to hear from the people that we work with and know personally. And these are all our friends and our colleagues and our families.
Alessandra, are you still on metformin? What were you struggling with? Gone?
Fine.
Alexis, what happened to your pre-diabetes?
Gone.
How much weight are you down?
40 pounds.
Misha, how much weight are you down?
50 pounds.
What happened to your arthritis?
Gone.
Diabetes?
Gone.
Boom. Jose, what happened to your diabetes?
Gone.
How much weight are you down?
16 pounds.
What was your A1C before?
8.5.
Now?
6.4.
Boom. Shannon, show me those biceps. You use the Feel Great system? Boom. Chris, what happened to your high blood pressure?
Gone.
How much weight are you down?
25 pounds.
Boom. Cesar, what happened to you with the Feel Great system?
I'm off of antidepressants and I'm down 44 pounds.
Boom. And that was Jamie last August. Jamie, that's insane.
The last time I went on this street is 10 years ago. And you were 40 months. I was doing a street diet and lost a bunch of weight. Now, I eat what the hell I like, and I use this.
And no cabbage soup. Boom. Farah, how much weight you down? And all you're doing is taking a balance. And look, everyone's just mixing balance. Simple. Steph, how much weight are you down? We got Crow beat the beaties. Steve, what happened to your A1C?
A1C went from 11.8 guy all the way down to 5.5. So totally off the chart diabetic to non-diabetic anyway.
Insane. We got Joel. What happened to your diabetes?
All right, I went from 7.6 to 5.3. Blood tested this last Monday. I've gone down to 47 and a half pounds in about 100 days.
Boom.
It's unbelievable. And these are the people that we know. So here's another little brief story on me. After COVID, just like everybody else, I put on weight. That's me. My children, the grandchildren call me Bunny. So the girls made me up a shirt that said Bunny. So you could see I was significantly heavier there. So my daughter sent this text and it says, should we play Chubby Bunny brunch? Because I was making a bunny brunch. So that was in 2023. Here I am, 2024, April. What I did was I added the Unimate and the balance. I'd already gone and been through the GetFit21 program multiple times because I just wanted to learn. So I had all the knowledge and principle from GetFit21, a program we're going to talk about shortly. But I added this with that. And then you could see my daughter said, if I wear that dress again, I'm going to look a whole lot different. Mom's going to be the skinniest this year. Crazy how much you've changed in a year, Mom. So getting those texts, it shows you the reality of what can happen. These are friends of mine. This is my friend Sally. She literally sent this to me tonight at 7:15. I had to post it. Hi, Jan. I wanted to let you know that I've been on the Feel Great system. I'm feeling more energy, feel more clarity, which is great because I've been misplacing things and forgetting a lot of stuff. I also will tell you that my stomach is feeling flatter as well. My sleeping has improved too. This is a friend of mine that's known me for years. And finally, she is losing her mind, forgetting things. And that's when I mentioned the Unimate to her. And then I put her on the system. Marley, I just got this week. Marley is my daughter, our in-laws, this is their daughter. She lost 4 pounds in a week and she was addicted to coffee. Because the Unimate addresses cravings and your cognitive function, she said, I can't even drink a cup of coffee. She said she's having a pretty good first week. This is a gal that I know that it just warmed my heart. What she wrote was just lovely. She said, I'm so excited about where life is taking me. I'm so much healthier and happier and a whole new world has opened up for me. Jan Blue, my life changed for the better the day that I walked through your front door. I love you. Thank you for your guidance, faith, and support. That's why I do what I do. And that's why the coaches who work with us, that's why they do what they do, because we thrive on making life better for people and helping them feel and look better because they don't need to go on diets. They don't work. The pre-packed foods, medications, deprivation, the fad diets, it's all a bunch of crap. That's why people keep searching for ways to lose and get back in better health. It's all about improving habits, lifestyle changes, but doing things that are normal, that fit within your lifestyle. I hate to exercise, so you got to give me something that I'm going to do. If it means walking my dog extra, I'll walk my dog. I like to do that. If you go to put me in the gym, I'm spending half my time talking to everybody in the gym, not exercising. So these are the things, the habits that have to be adjusted to really see changes. And with that, what we've done is we have combined the unique Feel Great system with our health education program. And so I'm going to give you a preview into just some feedback on that, and then you're going to get to hear from someone other than me. So let's just take a listen here.
GetFit21 has changed my life. It works. It's exciting. We're changing lives.
This is the program that's going to finally get you where you want to be.
First 21 days, I lost 20 pounds, which was awesome.
And I've lost 15 pounds and gained lots of muscle. It's not a diet or a quick fix.
I'm exercising more, I'm eating better, I'm making healthier choices.
Not only have I lost a bunch of weight, I feel great.
My energy's better. My strength is better.
I feel with so much energy. Because I feel really like the coaching and teaches you the why behind nutrition.
You will gain knowledge and you will become a new person.
We're teaching people how to live a lifestyle of health in your everyday life.
So we have a closed Facebook page that helps us to be accountable, to be connected.
You're going to be motivated. You're going to be held accountable.
We all need accountability, we all need help, and we all need support from others.
The curriculum in the Facebook page is outstanding. I'm proud to be a GetFit21 health coach.
Anybody can do it. It's affordable. It's educational.
I'm doing all kinds of things I never thought I would be able to do. Going from a couch potato to being able to run a 5K within 8 months. The program makes me look good. My overall diet and nutrition is better. But the biggest thing is I feel great.
I also have lost some weight and gained muscle.
It surprised me and it's also surprised my husband how much I have changed with this program.
GetFit21. Do it for you. You deserve it.
So I want to take a moment and I want to introduce somebody who's a very unique person, special to me in my life. And we actually became acquainted through this opportunity. You're going to be learning about the next part of our program through Rakisha McMillan. And I'm going to let her share her story, but I want you to know that she comes with the highest credentials in the field of health coaching. She is a certified integrative nutrition coach. She'll share more about that. She also has just a heart like I've never met, the patience of a person I've never met. When I need to relax, I just call Keisha. She is the most down-to-earth, authentic person, and anyone that knows her loves her, respects her, trusts her, and she's definitely an extraordinary leader within the work that we do. So, Keisha, I'm going to turn this over to you and share the story of all these amazing pictures on the screen.
Thank you so much, Dan. It is great to be with everyone tonight. And as you can see from the screen, I am honorably retired from the Air Force. I followed in the footsteps of my father, who is also retired from the Air Force. And it was just one of the most rewarding experiences of my life, traveling all over the world, meeting amazing, amazing people. As you can see on the screen, I have my son with me. He is also an Air Force veteran. He just finished up his tour with the Air Force as well. So a big military family, lots of history there. But just as the Air Force was one of the most rewarding experiences of my life, it also came with some challenges too, surrounding PTSD, the demands of military life. And when I was serving, I was in that cycle, as Jan was sharing earlier, being on a lot of medication. And instead of getting better with my mental health, physical health, I wasn't improving. And I needed to find a more holistic way to really recover my mental health, physical health, because I just got tired of getting caught up in that cycle of that medication, being on that daily. And so moving towards a more holistic approach is what really brought me out of that. And that's just one of the awesome things about connecting with this community, Health Practice Advisors, GetFit21, because it provides those natural alternatives to help someone to really radically improve their health, which I've personally experienced and now have a passion to help clients to do the same thing. And so as you saw, from the videos, from the individuals that were talking about their experiences with the GetFit21 program, it's a medically endorsed program. It's a 21-day journey to really help you to move into better health through group coaching in a private Facebook setting. And it's really designed to help you to really solidify those habits in just 21 days, where we focus on your fitness, your nutrition, as well as your mindset. And the group coaching aspect of it is a very powerful support system. You're going to be able to learn many diverse perspectives within the group. It enhances your journey because it helps you to stay accountable to the coaches that are within the group. And so you'll receive the education, you'll have the chance to experience the supplementation. to achieve better health overall. And so you'll not only be able to do that alone, but you're going to be able to do it in a supportive community with others who are working towards their goals as well. And so when it comes to that educational piece, we cover things such as diabetes, that glycemic index. We provide food charts for you, things that are focused on metabolic health, those things that are just really going to enrich your experience and add value while you're going through the 21 days. So you're going to have access to the collective wisdom of the coaches who are going to really support you during this 21-day journey. And so not only do we get the results from the clients, but medical professionals have so much to say when it comes to the Get Fit 21 program. Some of the comments such as, I recommend the Get Fit 21 to my patients to achieve sustainable health benefits from their improved nutrition, increased physical activity, and weight loss. These benefits translate into more energy and less dependence on prescription medication. And that's just from one of the medical doctors. A nurse, she says that I observe people daily struggling with diabetes, high blood pressure, and metabolic health issues. And I've recommended over 400 people to enroll in Get Fit 21. This lifestyle education program is brilliantly blended with important physician endorsed products, and I have witnessed life-changing results in patients, family, and friends changing for the better. So we can just see from the comments here that the medical community wholeheartedly embraces this Get Fit 21 program because it is effective, because it achieves results that are not just temporary, but they are life-changing and long-lasting. And so, as you can see, these are some of our Get Fit 21 coaches. We have a diverse body of coaches from all walks of life who have been through the program themselves, and they also lead their clients through their programs. And they're just here to guide you and to support you on your 21-day journey. Again, the group is ran in a private Facebook group, and it's very structured. And one of the things that we always like to say is that don't worry if you are not tech savvy, because if you are apprehensive about using Facebook, our platform is very simple. It's very user friendly. We offer that dedicated support to you if you are unfamiliar with Facebook or other tech tools. And if you are wanting to try something different outside of Facebook, we can even provide it to you in an email format to make it easy. So our goal is to meet every client, every patient where they are at within the Get Fit 21 group. And so not only do we hear the testimonies from the doctors about how the programs have been effective for their clients, but we also have some individuals here tonight who have gone through the Get Fit 21 program. And so, Juanita, if you were there, if you can just share what your experience has been like through the Get Fit 21 program.
Thank you so much, Rakisha. My family and I, we have tried all the different diet fads. We did medication. We have just, I tell you the lengths that we went to lose weight. Jan is absolutely correct on that we did that. And we would lose weight and we'd be doing good. And then we gain all our weight back. And I can tell you personally that I've done this 3 times in my life where I went up to 250 pounds and back down, up and down. And this last time with Get Fit 21, I'm going to tell you that I am no longer a yo-yo dieter. I do not fear being obese anymore. I brought my entire family with me whenever I did Get Fit 21, and combined over the past 3 years, we've lost over 300 pounds, 500 pounds together in 3 years. So I don't fear that my family's going to have diabetes or heart disease or any of the things that plagued my older generation, for sure.
And that's absolutely incredible.
I think Andrea is on the line. I know she has a couple words to share. Maybe you want to come out of mute, Andrea. I saw you log in before. Your mute isn't still on, and it's in the lower left.
How about that? Can you hear me?
We hear you beautifully.
Hi. So, one of the things that I was so excited about was that, so I had triple negative breast cancer, and it wreaked havoc on my body, my mind, mentally, physically, and so it took a lot of my energy away. The chemo, also the radiation, and I was unable to focus at all. And like I said, I had no energy. After taking the product, I really noticed, and that was Unimate. After taking Unimate, I really did notice that I was able to focus and I had more energy. I always say I felt like Drew Barrymore from 50 First Dates. I don't know if anybody's ever watched that movie, but she always forgot everything. I was able to focus after that and I had a lot of energy. And that was probably about, I want to say maybe a month after I was done with my last radiation. And my doctor had told me I wouldn't be able to, have energy or anything. Probably it'd be about 3 months before I would have enough energy to really get back into things. And that was not true for me. I got right on back into things and I was able to help coach my son's little league team. And I just been going ever since. So I really do notice the difference.
Well, you can't put a price on that, right, Keisha?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
So, Keisha, what would you say about this?
Yeah, I love this because it's true. The first step to getting anywhere is deciding that you're not willing to stay where you are. Meaning that if you're going to have change in your life, if you want to get those results, it begins with that first step, moving towards better health and thinking about if it's not for you, then if there's a loved one or a person in your life that needs to move forward, the first step is moving into saying yes and making the decision that you're not going to stay where you're at. Because as we know that there are so many individuals that are facing chronic health issues on a day-to-day basis, and people are looking for alternatives. And this program is an alternative that provides results. It provides a better quality of life. And so if you are ready to move into a better quality of life, we're highly encouraging you to connect with the person that invited you to come on this call tonight to let them know that you're ready to make that first step and not remain where you're at.
And I'll echo that with basically saying that this is a no-brainer. So you may have a no brain right now with what's going on in the world, but once you start the Unimate, you will be a total brainer. We're encouraging you to just start now. And you have nothing to lose and everything to gain because you're going to gain the health. The only thing you're going to lose is maybe some inches on your waist or wherever else you have on your body. But where can you go when you look at what people are spending on these prescription medications and look at what the fee is to gain the health benefits here? And the company literally stands behind it. They have a 90-day money back guarantee. They say, if you're going to do this, you do it right. You do it for 90 days. You've got nothing to lose here. And when you are utilizing the Feel Great system, the Unimate and the Balance, that's going to include your complimentary program with GetFit21. And so you couldn't get a better 1-2 punch. What a dynamic duo that is. Health education and the nutritional supplementation all included. So I would have to tell you, to echo what we've been saying, you will never know unless you try. And I can tell you that there's nothing you could do better with your health, with your career, with people that you know, your family, your friends that you care about, than to share this information. That's called paying it forward. We are put on this earth to help ourselves, to help our family, to help the people, to help our communities. And that's why, you know, the tag name of our brand partner is the Make Life Better company. That's what they're all about, making life better.